So we recently found out that Jamie Foxx is expecting a baby with his white girlfriend Alyce Huckstepp. And honey, the internet wasted no time pulling receipts from Jamie's Netflix stand-up comedy special. You remember the one where Jamie said after his terrifying health scare that he was swearing off snow bunnies? And he even went as far as singing and declaring boldly, "No more white girls."
I've been cured. I've been cured everything. I'm being cured. No more white girls. Cured. No more white girls. No more white girls. No more. No more white girls. I'm back on the black side of town. No more white girls. No more potato salad and raisins. No more white girls. No more spray tan. No more lip.
Chill, the internet is clowning him for how he ran back to the black community, specifically black women, when he needed a PR rehabilitation or a soft landing after his crisis. It's giving total manipulation because he literally used black women's collective desire for affirmation as a prop for a punchline, only to go right back to his usual preferences the minute the curtains closed. But if you think the internet is mad at Jamie, word on the street is his daughters are absolutely furious. Rumor has it that Corinne and Alyce are not happy about this new baby announcement for their completely different reasons. Well, there's the fact that the baby mama is younger than the first daughter, and apparently other things are brewing behind the scenes, and I'ma bring you up to speed shortly. Now, first of all, why on earth did y'all really take Fox seriously when he said he'd been cured from dating white women? Number one, he's a comedian. It's a joke. Number two, it's Jamie Foxx, and he has a long dating history of being romantically involved with almost exclusively white women. Did you really think he had some grand epiphany that would make him shift his preference? Y'all are trippin' for real. For reference, way back in the early 90s, right as Jamie was starting to make a name for himself on In Living Color, he dated Connie Klein. She is an Air Force veteran who now runs her own accounting firm. They welcomed Jamie's firstborn daughter, Corinne Foxx, in 1994. Then, over a decade later, Jamie quietly dated Kristen Granis, a licensed marriage and family therapist, and their relationship was kept totally under wraps for years while they were together. They share Jamie's second daughter, Alyce, born in 2008. Next, there was also Katie Holmes, and this was easily Jamie's most high-profile, obsessively tracked relationship. For 6 years, he and Katie Holmes played an extreme game of hide-and-seek with the paparazzi, and rumor had it they had to keep things top secret due to a strict no public dating clause in Katie's divorce settlement from Tom Cruise. Well, they finally went public by holding hands inside the 2019 Met Gala, only to break up literally a few weeks later. Okay, I know y'all are also gonna say that Jamie was also involved with a black woman, and I'm talking about how right around the time Jamie was sweeping award season for his iconic role in Ray, he was dating actress and model Layla Arcieri. But can you name any other woman of color? Exactly. He is always cozying up to white women. And now we have Alyce Huckstepp, who he is expecting a baby with. The two first sparked dating rumors back in 2023, when they were spotted out and about together in Malibu. Then last year, reports claimed the two had broken up during a busy season for Jamie, while he was promoting his Back in Action film with Cameron Diaz and his Netflix stand-up comedy special. However, they were seen together again a few months later and have maintained a largely private approach to their relationship since then. Well, until now, because the pregnancy announcement has caught people completely off guard. By the way, it's not that people have a problem with the baby on the way, or the age difference, which is also crazy, because Alyce is younger than Jamie's first daughter. To a lot of people, it's how Jamie's entire stand-up routine was just a highly calculated PR stunt using black women. Think about it. After his medical emergency, the rumors were getting wild. People were talking about clones, permanent damage, his connection to Diddy, and so many other nasty things. The truth is, he needed a soft place to land. And historically, who rallies behind black male celebrities in crisis more than anyone? Black women. What people are saying is that at the time, Jamie completely preyed on the black community that was sitting right there, and he was superficially validating black women just to secure their support and love. Basically, the assumption online right now is that Jamie, or his PR team, knew exactly which buttons to push to get the community to form a protective wall around him. He gave the audience exactly what they wanted to hear to secure that unconditional love and secure those streaming numbers, and then went back to his real type. And we should have known, because literally mere months months after looking a room full of black people in the eyes and singing his little "No More White Girls" anthem. The paparazzi caught Jamie outside Gunna's album release party, and he was sitting in his car completely surrounded by a fleet of non-melanated beauties. Like the whole vehicle was full of the exact snow bunnies he swore his medical scare had cured him of. Then, to make matters worse, now he is having a baby with another white woman, and some people are just over it. Look, nobody is forcing anyone to date or have babies within their race, but what they are saying is don't use the very real, very sensitive conversation around the validation of black women as a marketing tool to sell comedy tickets. Well, word on the street is that Jamie's daughters also feel some type of way about that pregnancy. The thing is, these two daughters literally shielded their father from the media, protected his legacy, and nursed him back to health after his stroke. And how does he repay them? By bringing a brand new infant into the mix with a woman closer to their age, who he just broke up with a few months ago, all while he's pushing 60. Based on reports, the girls feel like their loyalty was taken for granted, and they are not interested in playing happy family with a newborn right now. Rumor has it, the sisters were completely blindsided and iced out by the news, and word is, they feel like Jamie is having a textbook midlife crisis after his near-death experience, trying to hit the reset button on a new family, instead of focusing on his health and the daughters who actually saved him. Also, Corinne and Alyce have watched their dad's messy dating patterns their entire lives, so people are assuming they're just totally exhausted by the cycle at this point. Okay guys, I know that on the other hand, there are people who feel like Jamie should just be allowed to date whoever he wants. I mean, Jamie Foxx is a 58-year-old grown man. He is a literal Academy Award winner, a multi-millionaire, and he has spent decades navigating Hollywood. The man survived a literal near-death experience in 2023 where he almost didn't make it off the table. And if a terrifying brain bleed and a stroke teach you anything, it's that life is way too short to spend it trying to please the internet or living by anyone else's rules. His supporters are saying that the assumption that he owes the public, or even his daughters, an explanation about his romantic life, or who he chooses to have a baby with, is just wild when you actually think about it. In their opinion, yes, his daughters are his absolute world, and yes, they held him down when he was at his lowest, which is beautiful. But honey, they are his kids, not his wives. Corinne is 32 years old, completely grown, out here engaged, and building her own independent life, and Alyce is almost out of high school. To some extent, it is totally unfair for the internet to assume that just because they love their dad, he has to freeze his personal life or stop expanding his family just to keep them comfortable. I mean, he has been there for them throughout, and he gave them the blueprint on how to succeed. At this point, hasn't he earned the right to just live his life for himself?